Happy freaking 21st birthday, Cora. Where do I begin? You know, we've definitely experienced a lot of the highs, the lows, and all the curveballs life has thrown at us, and we've continued to be there for each other no matter what. And that's just one thing that I will always cherish about our friendship. 20 plus years, and I couldn't imagine going through life without you. You know, we've been with each other for a lot of milestones, from graduating high school, going to college, being so many hours apart, it never damaged our friendship. You'll always be that friend that no matter how long I don't talk to, we can just text, call, send a funny TikTok to each other, and it'll be like nothing. Just continue that conversation, and I'm grateful for that because, you know, life is crazy. We all have our own lives now, we're adults, but no matter what, dude, I'll always cherish all the moments we had at your old house, growing up, from doing our projects outside for school, from trying to convince our parents to let us have sleepovers every day of the summer, from doing sports together, from all the car rides, from you driving because I never had a license. So grateful for that one for sure. And pretty much just in general, everything, dude. I cherish our friendship. You've always been there for me, and I've always been there for you, and I know we will continue to. I love you lots, dude, and I'm grateful for you. I hope God blesses you always, and thanks for being the friend you are for me. Definitely a best friend. Definitely someone I can always count on, and definitely family. Love you lots, Cora.
Well, Cora, we have a ton of good times and stories we could look back on and tell. But I'm just going to bring up a few. Two really recent ones, and one not so recent. But the first one is just last weekend. After Trenton's open house, we all went to the beach after getting ice cream. And Nathaniel slipped on the rock and gashed open his toe. And Dr. Cora came and saved the day. And Nathaniel's foot, and presumably also Nathaniel. It was wild. You knew exactly what to do, and you bandaged him all up and got his toe all clean and everything. And I guess Nathaniel told me the other day that the ER said whoever bandaged the toe did a really good job, and I was really impressed with it. So good job on that too. Secondly is also last weekend. You showed up after hanging out with your family and waited really patiently for us to finish up fixing the Jeep, and then helped out to clean them up too. Thank you. And we hopped in and went to go get ice cream and go to the beach again. And we got absolutely soaked in the rain. We blasted through all the mud puddles. We got a little bit wet at the beach and everything with the sprinkling there. I had a really good time and a ton of fun. And lastly, the last story I wanted to tell is the cruise for my graduation. I really enjoyed every minute of it, and spending time with you was my favorite part. And I really enjoyed the train ride, all the pretty views and everything. But all in all, these are just a few of the memories that we have, and we have a ton of great ones. But I love you. Happy 21st.
Hey Cora, this is Aunt Robin. So happy birthday. You are just growing up to be such a beautiful young lady. I have a real funny moment that I'll never forget about you. You were little. Reefy was babysitting you guys, and she had a basketball game down at Claude Evans Park. So we were down there, and I was watching you during the game. My sister Stephanie was there, and she said, "Oh my God, they are so cute." Talking about you and Amara. And she said, "Are they twins? They look just alike." And you looked at her and you said, "We're not twins, we're Indians." And we all fell out laughing. I will never, ever forget that. Every time we talk about that, we laugh and laugh and laugh. So we know that the correct term now, of course, is Native American. But you made sure that everybody knew that you guys were not twins, and you were very proud to let everybody know that you were Indians. So I love you. Happy birthday. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for your birthday.
Hi Cora, happy 21st birthday. That feels insane for me to say. With my sister just getting married this weekend and you turning 21, I don't even know what time is. Time is not real. I have so many memories with you, but the one that I thought of course, because every memory is so freaking hilarious when our families get together, is when we tried to prank you with the saran wrap over your door and you were not a happy camper. And as the older sibling who hung out with your older sibling for the most part, that's basically what we spent a majority of our time doing, was bossing you and Devaney around or pranking you. It's just wild to me that we're all adults now and you have no idea how much you and your sister both remind me of your mom. You guys are both incredibly competent women doing the damn thing, and it's awesome, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so friggin' proud of you. Happy birthday. And I have a message from my mom who is sick, so I will go ahead and read it. This is Cora. Please forgive that it's Brianna making this video, but I do not feel good and I'm running a fever and I would not look good on camera. I have so many memories for you growing up. The last time I saw you, you said your dad used to get mad at you when you would mix up your Aunt Tracy and my name. It did not bother me in the least. Why? Because as you would call me Aunt Tracy, I know you were doing the same to her, which means you would think of me. Cora Bear, that name suits you in so many ways. You're weary when you meet new people, but when you warm up, you love with all of your heart. There is nothing you wouldn't do for the ones you love. You also have no problem standing up for the right or wrong and protecting like a mama bear. Cora, I can't wait to see what life has in store for you and the journeys that you will take. I feel it is a great honor to be your aunt. I love you as if you were my own. I can't help but smile when I see you and your sister do certain things because I see your mom shine through you. Happy birthday, Cora, and I hope many more to come. Happy birthday, and I hope you have way too much fun to even document. I hope that your memories for your birthday are incredible this year. We love you.
Happy 21st birthday, Cora. I'm just gonna keep the video short. I love you. I hope you have a good day. Even though we argue a lot, at the end of the day, I still love you. And that's never gonna change. I just wanna let you know that I hope you have a good day on your birthday and don't celebrate too hard.
I love you, Cora. Thank you so much for everything that you have done over the week and even before that. Like, you are my ride or die no matter what. You and Cora, or you and Amara. Let me know if there's anything that I can ever do for you. And happy birthday. You deserve the best today.
Hey Cora, happy birthday. And we were supposed to come up with our favorite memory of you or a story about you and such for your compilation, but what I remember the most about you isn't just one single thing. It's who you are, your character, and how supportive you are of everyone in your family, how much you love everyone, and your convictions and how you stick by them. You know, Grandma and other people have always said, you're either on Cora's good side, or you're not. And once you have made it to one side or the other, that's where you're at. And sticking to your convictions and what you believe, I admire that about you. That's something that you have in your character or you don't. And you do. You know, aside from you being a great sister, an awesome daughter, a good cousin, you know, a great granddaughter, a great niece, all of that. Who you are at the core of your character. That's what I admire the most about you. That's what I remember when I think about you. That's what I think. Love you, sweetheart. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cora. I'm not going to do you dirty on your 21st birthday, but I have lots of videos and pictures of you and Angela when you guys would play Jerry Springers and all that crazy stuff. Love you.
I remember when Cora was 4 or 5, I bought her a life-size Spider-Man poster, and she fell in love with that guy. So, when Spider-Man, I think it was Spider-Man 2 came. No, it was the first Spider-Man. When that came out, Cora, you dressed up like Spider-Man and you were in there shooting people with webs. And there was one of the scenes, he fell off a building and he fell down and he got hurt and everybody laughed because it was comical. But you did not laugh and you were mad at everybody in that whole place because they were laughing at Spidey. And that's one of the many, many, many memories I have of you, but that one stuck out because I just thought that was so cute. I love you, Bug. You're 21 now. It's crazy. Watch you go from just a little baby to being an adult like you are. It's insane. And you're pretty smart. You're pretty careful. Just have fun. You make good decisions. And just keep on, girl. I love you. Happy birthday, sweetie.
Happy birthday, Cora. Look right there. Say happy birthday.
Well, happy 21st birthday, my Cora Bear. And where do I even begin? Let's see. I loved you the moment we found out your mama was going to have you. And Papa and I were so blessed to be there when you were born and to watch you pop out, your chubby little self. And it's hard to believe. I think back of all the things we've done with you, and when we went to your Head Start grandparents dinner and we got all dressed up, and then you gave me a corsage that I wore. And then, let's see, I think the other next birthday would be significant was when we took you to Disney and you got to go to Cinderella's palace and have dinner, and the fairy godmother and her helpers came out and brought your birthday cake for you, and you got your picture taken with Cinderella, so that was significant. And then I think another one was when it was your 18th birthday, and I got the pleasure of having you all to myself that day, to surprise you and keep you away from the house so they could get everything decorated. And we had our day. We went and visited AJ at camp, and then we went to the mall, and we had our pedicures, manicures, and had our neck massages, and so that was really special. And now turning around, and we're going to be celebrating your 21st birthday. So in honor of that, I've got something special for you to toast with, and it happens to be your Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, and Cookie Monster sippy cup. So I'll be having this gifted to you and expect you to toast with it. So I love you, my Cora Bear, and I don't know where we'd be without you. Love you.
Happy birthday, Cora. I've got a lot of different memories to share, a lot of different moments with you, and man, some of them are friggin' hilarious. But like Fabian always says, they can't be that funny because you're just not the funniest we saw. So I'm just kidding. You are, and he sucks for saying that. So Fabian, since I know you're listening to this too, you suck. Just wanted to throw that out there. So I thought we'd start off my little video with different photos of me and you and us, and then also starting off the prank stuff where you used to mess around with Fabian. Okay, go. Do good. Got a big one. Fabian called me and he said that he needed a hat. Like, he was like, "Oh, are you guys still home?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, can you grab me a hat?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, just make sure it's not a stupid one." You've taught me a lot in life, Cora, and one of the really big things that I'm super grateful for is you've taught me how to be an awesome aunt to an awesome little girl. how cute was that? That was so cute. Almost as cute as me in that picture. Basically kissing you in the face and you hating it, but that's normal. And another life lesson that you've taught me is to never, ever, ever give up. You are an awesome little sister, an awesome big cousin, and it shows. You bring the fun to every party, and you don't need to know how to spell to do that.
Over.
Oh wait, is it New
Sued. Sued and what?
New Buck? Footbeds.
Suede.
Oh my god.
You are ride or die for your family, and you know us. And, like, you know us. Is it fresh?
No, it's not his poop and it's not fresh.
You are so goofy, Cora. And you are so DIY. You want to just do it yourself, and you're goofy, and you're just so funny. And
Sorry, baby.
look at that. Just, I love you. Obviously, we're goofy together. Goofy.
Oh my god.
I don't know how you can put up with us, and we definitely need you to help hold us down in times where we stray too far. You are also so trusting of everyone, and even websites. You are so trusting. And besides your trustingness, if that's a word, you're also very nosy. I wonder where you get that from. And to end my part of the video, I would just like to share a couple other videos of us being fun, having fun, and just enjoying life.
See how dirty that ball is? Yeah. What you want to do? Get in there. And it goes down and comes up very easily, so you have to just don't be afraid to get in there. Just like that, yeah. Glasses.
Alright, do it.
Yeah. I would have had it.
Okay, maybe I go.
Have Sarah?
No, I'll send it to Sarah though.
Oh.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Come on, Sarah! What are you doing? Get the ball in! Come on! Red 15! Red 15, not red 17. I said. No, that's fine. Let's go. Come on, ladies, pick it up! This is not how winners win games. This is how losers lose games.
And I'm sure you're tired of seeing all these memories of you and all these videos that everyone has to share. But I'm so happy that you've been on this earth for 21 years, and I cannot wait to see where life takes us next, where life takes you next. And I love you so much, Cora. Happy birthday.
Hi, Cora. I'm your mom. So I've known you for 21 years, 9 months, and 1 week. So when you asked for this video, it's pretty difficult for me. I've been struggling with it for the last few weeks because there's so much that I want to say, and you bring me so much joy. You've brought me so much joy over the last 21 years. So whenever I think of you, I always think back to your childhood, back when you were a toddler. 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, and you had super long hair, stubborn, and you were so sure of yourself. You were set in your ways, and you didn't take no for an answer. And I mean that in a good way, that you naturally knew what was right, what was wrong, and what you wanted, and you've never lost that. I appreciate how honest you are, how strong you are, how genuine you are, how loving you are. You love hard, and I couldn't be more proud of my daughter. You make me happy every day. And some of my favorite things I've collected and I wanted to show you. So here they are. Okay, some of my favorite things when I think of you, I always think about your baby box. Brings me much joy. So this little guy used to be on your little tiny hand. Look how little it is. And your foot, my bracelet, got your birthday, 6/28/2000. Since your dad couldn't be here today, I wanted to share this. So these are Cora's roses from her daddy from her birthday. So there's the rose petals that he brought you. Also, here's a Valentine's card from the year that Fabian was born. And a couple of things that you've made me. So my lovely cupcake holder keeps my jewelry in there. And my lovely Happy Mother's Day heart holds my favorite jewelry. Got Cora on there. And my monster that you made me, my spoon holder for the top of the stove. My scary monster one eye. Check that tongue out, pretty cool, huh? And when you were little, we got you these tiny, cute little keepsake porcelain shoes with the pearl for June. And of course, when you were born, you had this tiny little hat and these tiny little boots. And then all these hair ties, you had a lot of hair. So we always had hair ties in your hair. This was on your flower from your dad when you were born. It's a girl. And you had lovely flowers delivered in this rocking horse vase. And cute little bunny that was gifted to you when you were born. And your tiny little diaper, kept all these years. And this tiny, tiny little onesie that you were sent home in. Look how tiny that is. And then I have some of my favorite photos. So this, you were in my belly, and we were at Nana's graduation. And then here, your dad's holding you up while you're putting the Christmas star on the tree for your very first year, your very first Christmas. And here is your sister protecting you. Here's one of my favorite pictures because you love that money and you love to be cute. So you've got your beautiful pink blanket that we still have when you were 12. Here's a picture of Nana holding you at Amara's first birthday. I'm sorry, Amara's second birthday. Here's you and Papa doing your mad science. This always brings me joy because you've got your swimming goggles on, you've got your Nana's dish gloves on, and you guys are hard at work at your science experiment. Making Papa proud that someone else enjoys science as much as he does. You and Papa just having a good old time. Here's another of your dad holding you when we were decorating the Christmas tree. And here's when you went to Disney World and you got your Mickey slippers. You're so proud of those things, you wear them all the time. And here you are with your brother at the Bombers in Battle Creek. This always brings me so much joy because you guys were so little. These are my favorite memories of you guys.